Me, I'm back. I just came across, so I was watching YouTube, and I came across this video where this person found this website, and you can create your own articles of clothing, and they have patterns for you. Like, they make a pattern off of that, and you can put your measurements and all of that in there, and then you can just buy it or whatever, and then you can print a PDF of it, print it out, and then you have a pattern of, basically you can just create your own things, and it's really cool. So I decided to look into this, and I may have done it. So now I'm printing the pattern currently. I did a skirt and a shirt, so technically now that I have these patterns, I can make tons of different shirts and skirts of the same thing if I had fabric for it. But we'll see how we can do this. I have an idea for the shirt part. I have some leftover white fabric from the mock-up for my 1890s walking skirt, which I have not been working on. I just keep procrastinating on this part that I'm stuck on, so, anyways, now I'm making something else, which I shouldn't be doing, but I am, and so I'm hoping that maybe I have enough left over. I don't think I do. I'm going to see how much I have left over and what I could do. And for the skirt, I don't know if I can make that yet. I might have to buy some fabric for that because, yeah, I guess I should figure out how many yards of fabric I will need. Because there is a thing that will tell you on the website how much fabric you should need, I think. And there's so much different cool stuff on this site. It's called Tailornova. And it's just, like, really cool. I've just made a clip for you of how what I used for my shirt and my skirt. But I was gonna originally do a dress, and I was trying to do a dress, and I was trying to make it look vintagey with like kind of like a button-up shirt but with the skirt attached, and I was like, this is not working. They don't have the option to like do the button-up thing with the dress. So I was like, I'm just gonna do a skirt and a shirt and see what happens, and that worked a lot better. So I did a button-up shirt and a full circle skirt. So I guess we'll see what that looks like eventually. If I don't have enough fabric for the skirt, I'm thinking to get like maybe eventually someday green material for the skirt, because I think that'd be really cool. Or if I can't find green, maybe purple, somewhere along those lines. I think it would be really cool because I don't have any skirts that are those colors. I mean, I hardly have any skirts anyways, but I don't know, I think green because of the forest, and like that's just what it makes me think of, and forest green would be just really cool. But I also am sort of getting into purple, and depending on what shades they are, those colors could be cool. And if not, I could always go with like any other color, I guess. But those are the two I'm thinking about right now, if I can't find something in my tiny stash of fabric. I just got a bunch of fabric from my aunt, and a lot of it's like, a couple of them are pieces of clothing that I want to like make into something else. Like they're really giant baggy or really like not great looking pieces of clothing. One of them's a dress that was used for a Dorothy outfit, but it was used on a dude, so it's like ginormous, and it was just a whole situation there. But I have some black fabric, but there's not a lot, there's only a little bit, and some purple fabric, but there's only a little bit, so I don't think any of this is enough. And then I have a couple of t-shirts that I got at Dollar Tree that are large that I wanted to make something with them. I don't really know exactly what. And then I have some other clothing in my bin of stuff that I either bought and was too small, and I was like, well, maybe I can sew this into something different. Or a couple of things that I had in my closet that I decided I didn't like very much. And then the one thing was a romper, and I liked the top of it, so I was like, I'll make this into a shirt, but might be a little short, so I don't know about that. And then I have another thing that's like plaid, and I was like, I love the plaid, but I don't like the style of this, so we'll see what happens on this. I'm just got totally off topic. And then I have my wool fabric for the 1890s walking skirt, so that's about what I have. And then I have the mock-up fabric, and I'm guessing if I'm done with the mock-up and there's still enough fabric, I could always use that too. But I have to finish making the mock-up for the 1890s walking skirt. And buying fabric, I already am trying to save money and don't have a lot of money, so if I buy fabric, it's not going to be anytime soon. Unless it's not going to be anytime soon. I'm going to see if I can find fabric that's really cheap on like Etsy or something, save it so that I have it for a later date when I have money. Actually, that's a perfect idea. Okay, so I have some cash that I've been saving in a little like money bank thing. So once I find a fabric and once I get enough cash that I've been saving, then I will maybe save that for the fabric. I was thinking about saving it for something else, but making clothes is something I want to do right now, so yeah. And if you hear the printer, that is my fabric printing. This is like a 6-minute long clip, I'm sorry. Let's just get into the clip that I made of the website thing, the Tailornova, and eventually if I get any fabric, I will make a part 2 of this, I guess, because it's going to be a long time before I can actually get fabric or make this, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to show you this video. This is the skirt, and you just click on the side here for the skirt and you can pick out the different options here. There's also, if you look at the top, I didn't show you that with the mouse, but there's a fabric type, length, and all of that. And then there's pockets and the waistband. You can choose which ones you want. And then I made the color purple. You can pick a fabric or a color. I just chose purple because I was thinking of fabric that I have. It's definitely not enough fabric, but I was just doing it because I thought purple would be cool, not because I'm going to actually do it purple. Just so that you could kind of see it in a color, not because I'm going to actually do it purple. And yeah, and then there's the pattern on the side that shows you what the pattern's going to look like. You can print it, buy it, print it. Same with this. Here's the silhouette and the sleeve. The silhouette that I chose has buttons. You can do the fabric type, silhouette, body type, all that at the top there. And then the sleeves, I did this. You can do the length, and you can narrow down your search at the top of these things. And then for the sleeves, I just chose long because I was really going to do these shorter ones, but I decided to go long. So then we have the collar. I just chose the normal collar, the basic collar, the neck line collar thing, and then you can also do the back closure thing. I just did no back closure, just one piece. So yeah, that's what we have. And I chose white for this because I'm just gonna make a white shirt, though. Yeah, and I'm just showing you the patterns here, so yeah. So in conclusion, if you're into sewing and you want to sew your own clothes, or just, I don't know, you like to sew, definitely check this out. I would say it's probably more for like, the video I was watching, she was saying it's more for like advanced or people who know how to sew, not beginners. Like if you're a beginner at sewing, I wouldn't try this because their instructions for them are not the greatest. But I thought, I'm just gonna try it. I mean, I'm not exactly a beginner, but I'm kind of like a beginning, but I'm like, I know like how to sew like basic things, and I know like if I have a garment, I know like where to sew. So like if I mess up, it's my problem, right? So I'm just gonna try this. I probably don't know what I'm doing, and maybe the instructions would make sense. I don't really know, but we'll see what happens. And if you're into sewing, check this out. And if you like this video, give it a like, comment, all of that stuff. Comment if you ever heard of this. I'll link the video below to the video that I saw that inspired me to do this. Her name's Annika Victoria. She does a lot of sewing stuff. I came across her videos because she was sewing her own wedding dress, so I was like, oh, that sounds really interesting, and then I just kind of started watching some of her videos, and she did some vintagey inspired videos, and she just sews like all of her clothing basically, and it's just kind of cool. Like, I just occasionally watch her videos. I'm not actually subscribed or anything, but I just thought the video that I saw was cool, and I'll link it down below. I keep going off on rabbit trails, and if you like this video, and see you later, bye.